Now then, folks, how we doing? It's James, JT at the movies, and I'm back with you for another collection update video. This is going to be the remainder of everything that I picked up in January 2022. Spoilers, it's not a lot. I've not been doing a fat lot of collecting this month. I've not really done much going out. We got some bad news at the beginning of the year that my grandma had taken ill and didn't have very long left. And sadly, last week she passed away, my grandma Jackie. And obviously, it's been a somber time in the family. I love her to bits and miss her, and I'm just processing that at the moment. So I've taken a bit of time away from work, 'cause it's also around the anniversary of my dad's passing, and it's something that weighs quite heavily on me, is that. And so I often take a week, 10 days out of work just to make sure that I can just chill and do what I want to do. And unfortunately, this coincided with it. So it's it's been a rough few weeks. So there's only about, 10 titles to show you. The first one I ordered off Amazon, and I wasn't sure that I was going to get this one straight away, but I had a hankering to rewatch it, and did enjoy it when I rewatched it, probably a little bit more than I did in the cinemas, and that's Halloween Ends. And folks will probably realise if they've bought the DVD list that it doesn't come in a white case, but I put all the rest of my Halloween DVDs in white cases when me and Laura did a marathon last year of the original film and then this new trilogy, and really liked the aesthetic of it, so I've done the same with this one. The quirks us collectors have, eh? This next one I'm looking forward to watching. It arrived in the post earlier this week. Months ago, probably, 3-4 months ago, I was watching a documentary on the band Starship that was obviously once Jefferson Airplane and then Jefferson Starship and then just Starship, and the basically the continuing theme throughout that band was Grace Slick, the lead singer, which is a real tangent to this story. But anyway, there was a song that was written that ended up being used as the sort of the theme, the love song of this film, and it kept getting referenced in this documentary. And I had no idea that the song was connected to the film, and I'd never even heard of the film before, but was sort of suitably intrigued. And I think it's just going to be an 80s rom-com, really. But that's Mannequin. And I didn't say what song it was I? But it's the Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. That was the song by Starship. When we went to go and sort out a few things at Grandma's house, mate of mine, Phil, who you've seen on the channel before and I've talked about, came over to help me with some things, and we popped into the town centre to get a bite to lunch afterwards. And next to the bakery that we grabbed a sandwich from, there was a charity shop, and I grabbed in it the only Abbott and Costello film I think I've ever seen, but I right enjoyed it. And I remember seeing this on like Freeview TV years ago, but it's Abbott and Costello in their version of Jack and the Beanstalk. And then the last DVD to show you is one that I picked up when I did pop into HMV, when we were doing a bit of shopping, and we were in the shopping centre in Wakefield where there's an HMV, in the same complex that we get our groceries and that we get our toiletries and whatnot from. So I popped in, and that is the film starring Brie Larson, Room. Never seen this before. I'm intrigued to give it a watch. So then we've got some Blu Rays, and I'll just show you them as they come here, because I've only got one that you'd sort of call a boutique one at this point, and I'll show you that now actually, because it's actually top of the pile. It is Crazy 6, and in the same shopping complex where we do our shopping and where that HMV is, there's a CEX just down the road from it, and I picked that up there. The next one, which I imagine quite a lot of people will have picked up, is DC's Black Adam. Yeah, this film's got its complaints, but I enjoyed it. Pierce Brosnan was the standout for me. I had a good time with it in the cinemas. Enjoyed that cameo at the end. Yeah, it's a shame that it's not going to go anywhere, but I'm really excited to see what James Gunn and co are going to do with the rebooted DC Studios. The slate got announced yesterday as of filming this, and I'm really hyped that, above all else, we're going to get Robin in a Batman film again. It's been far too long. And then the next one is one that the lead actress and then the plot of the film grabbed me, but I've yet to sit down and watch it. And it's Aubrey Plaza in Emily the Criminal. And then the last two that I've got to show you are upgrades for me. So it's a double pack and then a single one. And I was looking at my my collection for this this director's filmography, and they were all on Blu Ray or 4K, and so all, you know, completely completely uniform on the shelf sort of thing, you know, all sort of stacked like that. And then there was these 3 films on DVD because I'd not upgraded them. And, you know, when you just sort of get a bit trigger happy and sort of think, yeah, I'll just jump onto Amazon. And so that's what I ended up doing. And I upgraded Django Unchained and then Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Now, it's been years since I've seen either of these films. In fact, I don't know that I've seen this one since I bought the DVD when it came out. You know, I bought it day one, watched it week one. And, you know, obviously saw it in the cinema as well. And I couldn't tell you the last time I watched these films, probably in sixth form. As I've said before on the channel, we used to have a you know, free sort of Wednesday afternoon. We had a sixth form common room with a stack of DVDs and a TV and a player, and people used to bring stuff in from home, and it quite often just used to be movie afternoons in there. So I watched a lot of classics in those Wednesday afternoon sessions. Probably should have been studying, but I got the grades still, eh? But yeah, Kill Bill 1 and 2, and that is absolutely everything that I've picked up in the month of January since my my December update at the beginning of the month, where I showed you a few things that I got at the start of the month. But there we are, folks. That's been my I suppose a bit of a channel update, my DVD and Blu Ray update, my life update for January of 2023. I might have said 2022 earlier in this video. It's all a bit of a blur and a bit of a haze. But I do hope you're keeping well. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment. If you've enjoyed the video, give it that all-important thumbs up to let me and YouTube know to keep doing them. Again, another cut because I nearly sneezed. If this is the first time that you're coming across me, hello, nice to meet you. Please think about subscribing so that I can keep you around for future videos. And above all else, folks, take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Bye for now.